Trying to make a smoothie shouldn't feel like starting a lawnmower. But that's exactly what happens with most blenders. Too loud, too weak, and way too messy. Frozen fruit jams the blades, ice stays half crushed, and what should be a quick breakfast turns into a noisy, frustrating cleanup. That's where the Aeitto 1800-watt professional countertop blender starts to get attention. On paper, it's impressive. An 1800-watt peak motor, a 68-ounce BPA-free jar, 3 automatic programs, and 7 manual speeds designed to handle everything from smoothies and crushed ice to hot soups and nut butters. But here's the real question. Does it actually deliver? Is it really worth close to $276? Or is this just another sleek machine that promises a lot, but falls short when it counts? If you're comparing options and thinking about investing in a real kitchen upgrade, this blender might deserve a closer look. And to make that easier, I've added direct links to check pricing and availability. They're right there in the description and also pinned in the comments. That way you can follow along and see the specs for yourself as we break things down. Right out of the box, the Aeitto Professional Blender gives off a solid first impression. Its base is sturdy, with clean lines and a weight that feels intentional, not bulky, but grounded. You can tell this isn't just a lightweight plastic appliance made to look premium. It's built to take daily use seriously. The jar is made from BPA-free Triton plastic, which is a smart choice. It's lighter than glass, but still impact-resistant and food-safe. At 68 ounces, it's large enough for big batches, but still manageable for single servings. The handle is wide and comfortable, and the lid fits securely without being a struggle to remove. Compared to conventional blenders in this price range, the build quality here feels elevated. The LED control panel is clean and modern, and the preset buttons don't feel flimsy or overly complicated. Still, there are a couple of things to be aware of. First, this isn't a compact unit. At over 16 inches tall, it may not fit easily under lower cabinets. And while Triton is durable, it's not as scratch-resistant as tempered glass, so over time, clarity could fade with heavy use. So, do you need this blender? If your current one struggles with ice, nuts, or thicker blends, and you're cooking regularly, this could be a serious upgrade. But if you're only making the occasional smoothie, it might be more than you actually need. The Aeitto blender isn't just powerful on paper. It's built for real daily kitchen tasks. With 1800 watts of peak power, it handles tough jobs with confidence. Whether you're making thick smoothies with frozen berries, creamy nut butters, or even dough for pancakes and light breads, the motor doesn't stall or struggle. You won't be needing heavy bread dough in this, but for quick batters, waffle mixes, or blending softer doughs like banana bread or crepes, it gets the job done efficiently. The 3 preset programs, smoothies, juice, and ice crush, work well for quick results, and the 7 manual speeds give you full control over texture. Where it really shines is consistency. It blends frozen fruit and fibrous veggies like kale or celery into a smooth finish without needing constant stops to scrape down the sides. Compared to mid-range blenders, it runs quieter than expected and doesn't bounce around the counter, even at full speed. But 2 things to watch for. The lid seal can be very tight, especially during the first uses. And the LED panel, while sleek, can be hard to read in bright daylight. One neat trick: add warm water and a drop of soap, hit the pulse button, and it cleans itself in under 30 seconds. No need to disassemble anything. From soups to frozen drinks, sauces, dips, crushed ice, and even soft doughs, this blender tackles it all. It's made for daily use, and yes, it can handle the pressure. To get the most out of the Aeitto blender, it's all about using the right setting for the task. Start slow, then ramp up the speed gradually. This not only gives better texture, but also protects the motor long term.
Avoid overfilling the jar, especially with thick mixes, and always secure the lid tightly before blending. As for cleaning, it's one of the easiest blenders to maintain. Just add warm water and a drop of dish soap, run it on a medium speed or use the pulse function, and it self-cleans in under half a minute. For deeper cleaning, all parts except the motor base are dishwasher safe, which is a major time saver. The Triton plastic jar is sturdy and food safe, though not immune to wear. Avoid using harsh scrubbers or blending very hot items without cooling them slightly. This helps preserve the clarity and prevent long-term damage. In terms of reliability, Aeitto is still building its name in the US market, but early feedback has been overwhelmingly positive. The blender feels well built, and customers report solid performance over months of daily use. Replacement parts like lids or jars aren't as widely available as those from bigger brands yet, and Aeitto's customer service is mostly online-based, which may not suit everyone. To extend the lifespan, clean it after every use, avoid running it dry, and give the motor short breaks during heavy blending. This blender might not be the right fit for everyone. If you only make the occasional smoothie or prefer smaller, easy-to-store appliances, the Aeitto could feel like more than you need. It's tall, over 16 inches, and not the most compact for tight counters. And while it's well built, this brand is still growing in the US, so finding replacement parts or local support might take a bit more effort compared to long-established names. That said, for anyone who blends daily or wants a machine that does more than just smoothies, the Aeitto blender makes a strong case for itself. Its 1,800-watt motor performs at a level you'd expect from much higher-priced models. It handles ice, frozen fruits, nuts, soups, sauces, and even soft batters with surprising ease. The texture is smooth, the presets are genuinely useful, and cleaning is as simple as adding soap and pressing a button. You can feel the difference in build quality, too. It's stable, well-balanced, and clearly designed for regular use, not just light tasks. For under $300, the overall value is impressive. In the end, it's not just a blender, it's a reliable kitchen assistant built to keep up with real life. If this review helped, make sure to like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments what's one kitchen upgrade you don't regret, or one you wish you hadn't bought.